start the race. Now settles into the rhythm time and on track.
He's in.
Whoa, he's gone into the wall. Straight into the wall, and huge damage at turn 8 for Will Davison.
So he's narrow because he rounded up James Moffat. I can see it all brewing in the background. Anytime you go narrow into turn 8, oh, he got a little bump. There was a touch as well. That didn't help. So a little bump just now, just changing the trajectory, can't get it turned, and that really caused it. Now, he may have been very close by himself because he was already on a very narrow line, but that little contact gave him no choice. He got into the dirty stuff like that. Bang.
Oh. View from our two cameras, Betty Clemenko and Ryan Madison.
Park and McPhillamy. Here is the Gillette replay. So traffic forced him wide. It was Todd Kelly on the inside. Davies had to run around the outside and has clouted the concrete wall in a significant impact that has completely destroyed the right rear corner of that car and has then just crept off to the left with that right rear wheel adrift. The good news is that David's okay. Here he is grabbing 4th gear. Replay ride into the wall there with Davey. 2 big impacts. So he ended up, it's very, very line critical. Here it is again.
And look for this. Tim Slade launches the Super Cheap Auto Commodore off the side of the Bottle-O car. The Super Cheap...
The replay again. We'll have a look at this. David Wall's okay, which is great news. So I think Chaz actually launched off the curb, and the fact that it vaulted over the top of the curb gave him the hip and shoulder into David Wall's car, and that's heavily damaged. That's going to be a big...
Winterbottom into David Reynolds, who in turn took Scott Pye off the road.
Very early to try and get a gain. Lowndes with a very big shunt at turn 5. It was... Drivers and cleaning up the scene. We thank you. Replay shows what happened. So Lowndes would have had no idea. Would have been turning in, thinking about what he was up to, and for some reason Warren Luff's not been able to arrest the speed of that car. Look at the forces, and what a great job the tyres have done there to minimise the damage. It was a 2 minute 7.8. It was only 1.5 tenths slower than his best time. Look at this up the inside. A massive shunt at turn 2 again. This is going to be the moment that Craig Lowndes can capitalise on. Neil, he lost control. He said over the radio. That is a shocking incident. He said he lost control before the braking area. That's 265 kilometres an hour. Check that out. I've never seen a car go off the road as fast as that at that spot. Man, look, check this real time. As soon as it came to a halt, I heard Lee on the radio straight away, but the forces that have gone through that car, and in turn him, would be very big numbers.
That touch up on the back of car number 9. Continue having your say. You can vote as many times as you want. Car 34 of Robert Dahlgren makes another journey through the pit lane. Okay, restart time. Puts it in the hands of Shane Van Gisbergen in the acceleration zone. Look at them all spread out. They go in search of their own piece of real estate. They bump and grind and push and shove. And now they've got to come all back together again. Jason Bright over and up and into the wall. Oh.
That started with Slade down the inside.
Okay. Yep, I'm trying to just give us a radio call if you're there, Brodie.
We'll try to come in together. So it's Tim Slade leans on the Holden Racing Team car, which just sends Team BOC Commodore flipping into the air. This was what happened. They all fanned out and then they all came back in, and it was never going to work. Van Gisbergen and Kelly get through, and then watch car 47 just pushes across, and it doesn't take much for Garth Tander just to lean on the front left-hand side of Jason Bright.
Oof. It's that secondary impact that's the worry there with the wall, and it got right up on the top of the debris fence.
This is Lee Holdsworth's view. Oh, that was the big crunch that he... Okay, so he got hit by Scott Pye.